Steroids are taken 8 or 9, 10 weeks before a competition. It's not a healthy thing to do.
I'm like, well, back in the day when Arnold did it, he didn't have the technology I had.
We talked about it very openly. I mean, anyone that was asked, he says, you take steroids? I said, yeah.
They get up is because they were thinking. That's the biggest mistake you can make. I don't think.
Yeah, buddy! Lightweight!
It is not just that your body gets pumped up and gets stimulated with blood, but it's also your mind. My body and bodybuilding gave me everything.
The legendary rivalry. All right, buckle up because we're diving into the world of bodybuilding beef, bromance, and big eats. Get ready to hear about how Ronnie Coleman, the behemoth of bodybuilding, spilled the beans about his beef with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ronnie Coleman, the 8-time Mr. Olympia champ, is sitting down for a chat. He's reminiscing about the good old days of bodybuilding when Arnold Schwarzenegger was king. But here's the kicker. Coleman ain't all sunshine and rainbows about Arnie's training methods. He's throwing shade like it's going out of style. Coleman starts off by giving us a peek into his insane diet regimen. We're talking 6 meals a day.
No, fifth meal was also turkey, and 6th meal was the protein shake.
Call 1-800-JOIN-UCI today and get unlimited local and long distance to get.
What I did was diet for the whole year. I ate at the same time.
And not just any meals. We're talking about a diet that costs a cool $10,000. Coleman's eating habits could bankrupt a small country. But here's where things get juicy. Coleman ain't just flexing his muscles, he's flexing his beef with Schwarzenegger. He spills the beans on how he thinks Arnie's training methods were, well, kind of outdated. According to Coleman, Schwarzenegger didn't have the fancy-smancy technology that he did.
I'm like, well, back in the day when Arnold did it, he didn't have the technology I had.
You can see already Franco. Franco is smiling down from heaven.
Yep.
And
I had a little technology behind me, and I learned a lot from guys like him and guys that came before us.
I'm trying to keep up with you now.
you see, that's the difference between this 8-time Mr. Olympia.
And let's be real, Coleman had a point. The guy was practically a walking science experiment with his cutting-edge training techniques. But despite their differences, these two muscle-bound bros are tighter than a pair of spandex leggings. Coleman and Schwarzenegger are like 2 peas in a pod, hitting the gym together and pumping iron like there's no tomorrow. And let me tell you, seeing these two legends work out together is like witnessing a clash of the titans. It's pure gold. During their gym sessions, Coleman doesn't hold back on the banter. He's teasing Arnie about his age, joking that his biceps don't look a day over 50. And Arnie? He's taking it all in stride, laughing it off like the good sport he is. But it's not all fun and games. Coleman gets real about the struggles of balancing bodybuilding with a day job. He's out there busting criminals by day and busting weights by night. The guy practically lives in the gym, squeezing in meals between arrests. And let's not forget about the love fest. Coleman pours his heart out, thanking his family for their unwavering support. He's all choked up talking about how he couldn't have achieved his greatness without them by his side. It's enough to make even the toughest bodybuilder shed a tear.
Woman, like I said, I couldn't do what I do without her. Yeah, buddy! Lightweight! Lucky to be in the position I am and to have such wonderful, wonderful people around me.
In the end, Coleman's not just paying homage to Schwarzenegger, he's acknowledging him as the GOAT. Despite their differences in training methods, Coleman knows greatness when he sees it, and let's face it, Schwarzenegger's legacy in the world of bodybuilding is as solid as his rock-hard abs. So there you have it, a tale of beef, bromance, and big eats. Ronnie Coleman might have a bone to pick with Arnold Schwarzenegger's training methods, but at the end of the day, they're just 2 muscle-bound bros, pumping iron and living the dream. Complex relationship with steroids. Arnold Schwarzenegger's journey with steroids is like a roller coaster ride through the peaks of success and the valleys of controversy. Young Arnold, barely out of his teens at the age of 20, is dipping his toes into the murky waters of steroid use. It's like he's opening a Pandora's box of muscle growth potential, but little did he know the complexities it would bring. Fast forward to the height of his bodybuilding career, and Arnold is upfront about his steroid use. He tells Playboy magazine that he dabbled in steroids once a year, all legit-like, under doctor's orders, for 6 to 8 weeks leading up to competitions.
Steroids are taken 8 or 9, 10 weeks before competition. It's not a healthy thing to do, something that everybody had to do in order to get an equal chance to, to compete.
Did you take them?
I took them, yeah, up until the competition, 8 or 9 weeks before competition.
The effect it should have is that it makes you gain.
It's a bit like a secret potion for a night before a jousting match, except this potion comes with a laundry list of potential side effects. But here's where things get tricky. Arnold's like a walking contradiction when it comes to steroids. On one hand, he's like, yeah, they totally helped me become Mr. Olympia 7 times over. But on the other hand, he says, no, I don't do them. Bodybuilding's legit and we shouldn't be messing around with illegal stuff. It's like he's trying to have his protein shake and drink it too, but you gotta hand it to him, he's not wrong about the risks. Steroids can mess you up faster than a missed leg day. We're talking about serious health issues like liver damage, heart problems, and mood swings that make the Hulk look chill. So Arnold's out here preaching the gospel of gains without the shady shortcuts. He's all about pumping iron, eating clean, and popping legal sups like they're candy. It's like he's saying, sure, steroids might give you muscles, but real strength comes from hard work and dedication. In the end, Arnold's relationship with steroids is as complicated as a love triangle in a soap opera. But through it all, he's a living legend, reminding us that the path to greatness isn't always a straight shot, but it's worth it in the end.
He laid out the blueprint for my life, basically. If you want to excel in whatever you do, those rules are for you. It's that simple.
The controversy. Let's dive into the juiciest part of Arnold's story. The controversy swirling around his steroid use. Arnold, a young lad of 17, is already hitting the gym and allegedly popping those roids like candy. It's like the ultimate high school drama, except instead of prom queens and football stars, we've got bodybuilders and muscle enhancers. But here's where things get even spicier. His old gym buddies are coming out of the woodwork, claiming they saw Arnold injecting himself with steroids back in the day. It's like a game of he said, she said, except with needles and vials instead of gossip. Now you'd think Arnold would be all, nah bro, that's not true, but he's been surprisingly silent on the matter. It's like the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about. And that silence? It's got people raising their eyebrows and asking some serious questions. Was Arnold's steroid use really under the watchful eye of a doctor, or was it more like a free-for-all at the local pharmacy? And just how much juice was he pumping into those legendary muscles of his? It's like a mystery wrapped in a riddle, with Arnold playing the role of the enigmatic protagonist.
Oh yeah, it's down to a point. Wait when you see it.
To be a champion on that same stage where he won the Mr. Universe, and then to move to America.
But let's not forget the physical evidence. Arnold's physique was like something out of a Greek god's playbook. Massive muscles, chiseled abs, the whole 9 yards. It's the kind of body that screams steroids louder than a rock concert on full blast. And then there's the behavior. Rumor has it Arnold had a bit of a temper, with reports of aggression and inappropriate conduct on set. It's like he was channeling the Hulk, minus the green skin and purple shorts. In the end, the controversy surrounding Arnold's steroid use is like a tangled web of truth, lies, and everything in between. But one thing's for sure, it's a story that'll keep tongues wagging and heads spinning for years to come.
Questions I also get is, did we take steroids? Because now, of course, drugs is such a big issue in sports. We talked about it very openly. I mean, anyone that was asked, he says, you take steroids? Yeah. It was just in the beginning stage because bodybuilders in those days just experimented with it. But it was not illegal. Bodybuilders ought not to take steroids and there will be testing done.
Drug-free or not? So you want to look like Arnold, huh? Well, buckle up because it's going to be a wild ride. First things first, let's talk genetics. Arnold wasn't just blessed by the muscle gods, he was practically hand-delivered a golden ticket to Gainesville. It's like he hit the genetic jackpot with muscles that grow faster than weeds in springtime. But before you start feeling sorry for yourself, know this: even without Arnold's genetic lottery win, you can still build an impressive physique. It's going to take some serious blood, sweat, and tears though, so grab your protein shake and let's get to work. To get anywhere near Arnold's level, you're going to need a training regimen that would make Navy SEALs cry. We're talking 6 days a week of heavy lifting, with each rep performed like your life depends on it. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck, but hey, no pain, no gain, right?
I'm Arnold. As if you didn't know. Pain, it is not just that your body gets pumped up and gets stimulated with blood, but it's also your mind. They get up is because they were thinking. That's the biggest mistake you can make. I don't think. My body and bodybuilding gave me everything.
And let's not forget about the diet. Arnold didn't get those biceps by chowing down on cheeseburgers and fries. It's going to be all lean protein, complex carbs, and veggies for you, my friend. And don't even think about skipping meals or cheating on your diet, because Arnold didn't build his empire on cheat days. Now, if you're still not seeing the gains you want, don't worry. I've got a little secret for you: legal steroid alternatives. These bad boys are like the holy grail of muscle growth, minus the shady side effects. We're talking supplements that'll boost your testosterone, increase your stamina, and have you bulking up faster than you can say, "Hasta la vista, baby." But here's the catch: you gotta be smart about it. Talk to your doctor, do your research, and don't go overboard with the supplements. Because at the end of the day, the only thing worse than not looking like Arnold is looking like Arnold with a side of liver damage. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.